Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Coming up today on FST News, February is an important month for American history. We'll tell you why.
Also, find out how you can get prepared for the ACTs. All of this and more today on FST News, One Hill, Many Stories.
Good morning. Today is Friday, February 7th. I'm Gabriel Barth.
And I'm Chris Elliott. Happy Friday, Falcons.
Black History Month has been celebrated every February for the last 94 years, and this year is no different. Black History Month is a time for many to celebrate what African Americans have done for our country, as FST reporter Victoria Rader reports.
2020 marks the 150th years since the 15th Amendment was passed. The landmark ratification allowed people of color to vote. February is not only about celebrating civil rights, but is also bringing awareness to the struggles of all minorities. Black History Month is meaningful to all here at Foothill, especially students and teachers of the color.
Black History Month is a time that Americans get to celebrate all the great African Americans that have built the country.
This month, he remembers historic African Americans who inspired him when he was younger.
Yes, I'm an 80s baby and an athlete. I like athletes. Athletes always inspired me. Athletes like Bo Jackson, Michael Jordan, those are two of my favorite, Ken Griffey Jr. favorite athletes.
To those who understand the struggles, the problems behind Black History Month are just as in the present today.
What Black History Month means to me is that it gives everybody the opportunity, just kind of like the reminder, to really focus on individuals who risk their lives and put themselves out there to make change and to provide opportunities for people who didn't have those opportunities in the past, and they really fought for their justice and freedom.
She also has many ties to Black History Month in her classroom.
So during Black History Month, at the same time in my freshman classes, we're looking at cereal, and if you've taken freshman English here, you probably looked at cereal as well. In cereal, we look at the Innocence Project, and the Innocence Project is a organization that their goal is to free innocent individuals in jail. And right now, about 40% of people in jail right now in America are African American. They are Black. And their goal is, and most of the people that they actually free, I think it's probably like in the 90% range and up, are Black individuals who are wrongfully convicted for a crime due to their race, due to kind of being in the wrong situation at the wrong time, and then being immediately accused because of their race. And their Innocence Project frees them, and they're making a lot of change, and they've freed countless amount of people, and a majority of them, 90% and up, are Black.
Black History Month has inspired and created the thought of equality for others, as well as people wrongly convicted for a crime.
Being important in the past and being in the present, I think it still has its own, or it still is just as important as it is today as it was in the past. In the past, we see some of like the events that occurred as more significant maybe, but it's only significant because we're looking at it in the past. Things are happening today that are going to be just as significant, that we will, whenever we look at it in the future, are just as significant, or just as equal, just as significant as things in the past. It's just a matter of perspective and time. But I feel that the importance is the same.
When sharing thoughts about Black History Month, students feel it is important to stay true to their culture.
Honestly, because I'm black, or I should say African American, it's basically in my heritage, you know?
He also wanted to share his thoughts on who inspires him the most.
Honestly, I'm inspired by my dad. He's a hardworking guy. He stays just doing what he needs to do to get by.
Overall, people think that Black History Month is a very important month to some, and it will for years to come. This is Victoria reporting for FST News.
Black History Month is a time to remember how far we've come in the concept of human rights.
The ACTs are right around the corner. The official day of the ACTs is February 25th. If you're a junior and don't feel ready, then don't worry, for there is a ACT boot camp for all to go to. The boot camp is Friday through Sunday. Friday starts at 4 p.m. and ends at 8:30 p.m. and is in room 254. Saturday and Sunday boot camp starts at 9 a.m. and ends at 6 p.m., both located in room 254. Good luck to you, Falcons.
Foothill is preparing for the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee musical. Come enjoy this hilarious musical next week. SZA G-Cast is performing on February 13th at 6:30, and Bone Therapy is on February 14th at 6:30.
If you plan on joining the military but don't know which branch to go for, then you're in luck because the U.S. Army National Guard is here right now in room 254. They will be talking about the kinds of training they do along with how to join and what the benefits are and more. So go down to room 254 to learn more about the National Guard.
Seniors, if you don't know what to do after high school besides go to college, please visit Ms. Mendez in the Career Center. Countless opportunities are out there for you, so go discover what your future will be.
Coming up after the break, we have some happy news for you. We're FST News, One Hill, many stories. We'll be right back.
Good morning, this is Ms. Gonzalez, and today is the final day of National School Counseling Week. Like everyone at our school, the school counseling staff is here to help you succeed. We are here to help you become resilient learners who find ways to overcome challenges, to think and act for yourselves, to take responsibility for your mistakes, and to celebrate your successes so you can do better and be better each day. Resilience requires courage that starts inside you. As Winston Churchill said, success is not final and failure is not fatal, but courage is what counts. The great Nelson Mandela believed that courage was the triumph over fear. As your school counselors, we are here to help you develop that courage. Thank you for celebrating National School Counseling Week with us. Have a terrific and safe weekend.
This week on Happy News, I have a story about how dogs positively impact our life. So here are 5 reasons dogs improve our lives. First of all, they help improve our health by lowering blood pressure and cholesterol because they help reduce stress. They also help us keep our fitness goals. Health experts recommend an average of 2.5 hours of moderate exercise a week. Dog owners are much more likely to reach this goal. Because you're more likely to hit your goal, weight management is also improved as dogs can help you indirectly lose weight. They can also improve your social life because dog owners are more likely to talk to other owners. It's approximated dog owners are 40% more social than the average person. And the most important reason to own a dog is because they're absolutely, definitely, positively the best animal out there. Whether you're looking to help out at animal shelters or adopt your own pup, there's always health benefits of owning a dog, as well as having a best friend for the rest of your life. That's all the happy news we have for you this week. Gabe, Chris, back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Diego. If you can float on water, then you're eligible for being on the swim team. You can learn how to swim by going to swim intramurals. They start on Tuesday, February 11th from 2 to 3:45 at Heritage Park Aquatic Complex. If you can't make it, you can come in on Thursday, February 13th instead. If none of these dates work, they have 2 more weeks of swim intramurals, so there are plenty of opportunities to go.
The choir is practicing for their next event. Make your calendars for March 11th at 7 p.m. Pre-festival concert will feature a concert choir, vocal jazz lab, and chamber singers. It will be held right here in the Asperger's Theater. If you want a good job but don't know where to start, then you're in luck because in early April, there is going to be the biggest career fair yet. The fair is being held from 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. There will be many job opportunities to choose from. That's all the news going around the Hill today, Falcons. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at FST News.
And from all of us here at FST News, have a great weekend. Don't do anything crazy. We hope to see you on Monday.